Building a vision AI solution. Does that sound too geeky to you? Do you still think it needs a lot of understanding about extremely complex things? You think it needs tons of code? No, not anymore. It is now simpler than writing a simple microcontroller code with a loop or writing a basic C++ application. You can create a video or image based AI solution and run it on the same computer you are using right now. Maybe create a product with it or just do some interesting projects. You can use your USB camera or any camera to capture image or video. You can get an AI model and code snippets from the openly, freely available sources. You don't have to worry about what happens inside the model actually. Then write some basic code in Python and build very interesting AI solution. I can take you through installing basic tools, just one text editor, and show you a cool Vision AI solution. It works simple, awesome. But what next? How would you do something more? How would you use your ideas and build something yourself? So what we will instead do is to show you how to equip yourself for a longer road, and yet it is simple but a little longer one-time installation steps. We will install some notebooks, some neat notes with headings, images, description of each step, and code too. Code that you can run inside the note and see results. Yes, if you know Jupyter Note, that's what we're talking about. We need to install OpenVINO notebooks. This is a collection of ready to run notebooks for learning experimenting. There are a few steps, yes, but it is well documented and we need this for the learning path, so worth the effort. The link is in the description. Let us now see this in action. Go to the link. Don't worry about all these files. Go down to installation. We're going to do Windows. Install Python. Install Git. Install C++ redistributable. You'll need to restart the system. Now let's install the notebooks. You can copy paste the commands from the web page to a Windows command prompt. We need to create a virtual environment, activate the environment, clone repository, and install the package. Installation will take some time, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and after that we'll be ready to launch. Now let's run the launch command. Jupyter Lab notebooks, copy and paste it in the command prompt, run, and our notebook is launched. We have everything we need to learn now. We're not going to look at any of the examples right now. We're going to create our own folder, our own simple file first. Change the cell to markup for all description title, and code we will use for code. If we make it code and run, it will give error unless it's real code. Let us import the libraries. We need a couple of import statements. Now we need the AI model. We can download it from the open free source, but we have it here installed in the Hello World example. So we're just going to go to that Hello World folder, copy this model folder into our own folder. Okay. Time to load the model into our program. Run. Looks good. Let us look at the AI model that we have. What inputs does it accept and what output does it provide? Now let's compile the model for your hardware. Now we need our input image. We are using ball.jpg. You need to have this in your folder. We need to resize this image to the same size as the model is expecting from that model.input. In the previous step, we know what the model is expecting. We are ready to run the magic. Now, we're giving the image as input to the model, and we have run now. We've clicked the play button and executed. So now we got result index as the output from the model. So this is a number. Let's make sense of this number. Along with the model, we get a text file. This is available in datasets ImageNet folder. So this text file has a list of all the possible objects this model can identify. So we got 806. Now let's get that name into our notebook. What we're doing here is reading all the lines from the text into a list called ImageNet classes, and we're referencing that line. So now it prints soccer ball. We did something really wonderful. Now let's add a little bit color to our result. This library helps you print HTML formatted outputs, which is nice. One more thing to add, if you have learned all this and you got it and you want to create a program, just code somewhere you want to deploy, do you still have to use Jupyter Node and all of these? Not at all. So you can just copy paste all of this code into a notepad or PyCharm or any IDE you want to use, and just go to the command prompt and run Python. That's it. We're all done. Now let me ask you again, can you build a vision AI solution?